Hey friends, just a heads up. In this show, we touch on mental health and some other heavier topics. Nothing too intense, but we want you to take care of yourself and those who may be listening with you. Also, all opinions are our own and not affiliated with 21 Pilots in any way. Listen with care, and thanks for being here.
Putting on a podcast.
Good evening, good morning, good day, wherever you are listening to this. Hello, welcome back to Clickbait.
Hello. Welcome.
I gotta work on like a catchy intro
Well,
or
just
something.
a hi.
Like hey, how's it going, party people, or something? I don't know. Something more exciting.
Okay.
How's it going? How was your week in the 21 Pilots land?
Exhausted.
Exhausted?
Yeah.
Still trying to recover from the...
Yeah. No, I think I'm fully recovered now from sleep, but I was pretty tired this week.
Yeah. It's been, you mentioned today, it's been 1 week since
one official week since the
them.
last time that we saw 21 Pilots.
Since anyone's seen them live. Since anyone's seen them alive.
That's not true.
Oh, yeah. Josh and Debby posted, but I don't know about Tyler. Is he alive?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
getting
sure
a little
he
worried.
is.
Yeah. Well, should we jump right into things here?
Let's do it.
Some breaking news out of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame camp this week. Oh, yeah. Tyler posted that, I guess, right? Or was that on the band's page? Oh, am I keeping you up over there?
No, sorry. Yeah, it was on the band's Twitter account.
Yeah. And it said Meg and Jack. I didn't know her name was Meg.
You had no idea her name was Meg?
No. Why would I
Where
know
have
that?
you been?
Does she have a last name?
White?
But they're not married, right?
Not anymore.
Oh, she just kept the last name? That's a boss move, right? Like,
yeah. I mean, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't marry Jack White to begin with, but...
You would have to because you're the guy, so you
yeah,
kind of have
I
to
don't
keep
know.
your name. But
I don't think I would marry Jack White, but probably if I married someone famous and took their name, yeah, I'd keep it.
Well, I mean, it's like actresses or actors, I guess. Well, just actresses, never mind. Actors don't change their name. Wow.
Yeah.
My brain's not.
Yeah.
I
If
don't
you're
think
being
I'm in it
all,
right now. Anyway, actresses that marry somebody, they don't change their last name because then people would be like, who's Scarlett Smith? I don't know who that is. I need Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Well, are you going to keep mine?
What?
Are you going to keep mine? Am I famous enough to keep if and when this all comes tumbling down?
I don't really want to go into all of this, but if it were to happen, I would because I don't want to be a different last name than my children.
Oh, okay.
So,
cool. All right, man. Now I feel kind of powerful. All right. Anyway, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I believe, is being recorded on November 8th. I think I saw that.
yes.
So let me do some quick math here. I don't know, that a couple days after this episode has released, but
Right.
on the social medias, they said Meg and Jack honored to be part of this, whatever, which confirmed what we have been saying, that they are going to represent the White Stripes.
The White Stripes. Woohoo. I was right.
And we talked about all the songs they could possibly do, and you were going like real kind of uke heavy. And I think I mentioned one time, it'd be awesome if they did Seven Nation Army. That would be awesome.
It would be great.
You know, really great. And turns out that's what they're doing. So I think that's
At
really
least that's
cool.
what they said they were working on. I really am hoping, fingers crossed, that we get a medley.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Is there time for that?
I don't think so. I'm
Oh,
hoping.
you're hoping, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how much time they have, but
What would they do in that medley if they're already set up to do Seven Nation Army? Like, I don't see Tyler switching instruments. He's probably going to be all on bass.
I don't know.
So would he do like that and Hardest Button to Button maybe? And,
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting.
Pretty good looking.
Is that a heavier song, or is that more of a ukulele song?
No, he doesn't play ukulele, so
Well, you know what I mean.
it would be all bass.
You can play anything on ukulele. I'm saying.
I know, but Jack doesn't play ukulele.
I get that, but I get it. He doesn't play bass either, so there.
What does he play?
Guitar.
Oh, I thought he played bass.
I mean, I'm sure you play one string instrument, you play them all.
I don't know about that.
But or you can
All right.
relatively easy.
Moving on. So, Seven Nation Army is a song that they are allegedly
Yes.
going to be
Purportedly
performing. And I posted about it. I was like so excited that we're finally going to get Seven Nation Army. I can't wait to hear their version of it. I think Tyler's voice will lend really well to it. I think he'll do a really nice job with adding a little falsetto in there. I think it would be great. But some, keyboard warrior got into my TikTok and said that he did it in the Bandito tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Respectfully, sir, you're wrong.
Respectfully, sir, yes, they did. However,
they didn't do anything.
Literally Josh doing a drum solo that was not the Seven Nation Army drum solo. He did his own little fills and fun stuff while the crowd did the woes. That is not a cover of Seven Nation Army.
Were those the woes you were referring to?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, that's Tyler just sitting there probably clapping or
Tyler was probably getting a drink in the back.
Yeah, that's not a
cover of Seven Nation Army.
We covered this the other day when we were talking about interpolation and what cover means and things like that. So you would think he must not be a listener, but the keyboard warrior you would think would know the difference, that that's not a cover. That's just goofing around in a show.
Yeah, it was just fun. So,
well, we're going to get our official cover here in a couple days, and I hope it gets recorded and released. Like sometimes they'll do these. Well, sometimes they'll do these, like Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee albums or whatever that are available on
never seen that.
Apple Music. I don't know if it's that in particular, but say there's like a charity show or something or an award show. Sometimes they've done that. So I'm hoping that this gets that same treatment so we can get this song in our phones.
Yes. Well, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait for our next show to be about it. Very excited.
Well, moving on. Ready to move on? Yeah.
I'm ready to move on.
I hope everyone out there had a glorious Halloween and had lots of candy and lots of good time dressing up, but I'm disappointed.
I knew you would be.
I've never been, I don't want to say I've never been more disappointed.
No, don't say that.
Because I have been more disappointed, but I'm upset. I mean, not upset, but just...
What are you then exactly? Because you keep saying, I'm this, but not really.
Well, here's the thing. I think
Are you a little irked? How about that? A little perturbed?
No, because there's still, I think, and I put it in the notes here, I think there's still a chance that they're listening to us, and maybe they did this just to troll me.
Oh, maybe.
And I don't think Josh and Debbie have that kind of time on their hands or even give two poops about who I am enough to troll me. But they had a party, it appears, or did some kind of Halloween related activity where they dressed up like, what was that from?
The Rescuers.
The Rescuers. And very cute, nice costumes, whatever they posted about it. But there was a little thing on it that said Jebbyween.
Yes. Jebbyween.
I'm not sure I'm a fan of Jebby to begin with, but Jebbyween.
What would you like,
I literally said last weekend, do not put ween at the end of something to make it Halloween. And what do they go and do? They crush my heart by putting Jebbyween. I'm so disappointed.
Yeah. Sorry.
Unless they're listening and they're trolling me, then I'm over the moon thrilled. So I'm just a bag of emotions right now.
Let's just go with the second one. That'll make life so much easier.
Okay, that'll make me happier. Yeah. I'll tell you what I am a little disappointed, though, is we didn't get the Joseph family costume post
yet. I know. And you know what? I was thinking, too, because they have posted them. But I don't remember seeing them since Junie was like her first Halloween.
Was that when he was Donnie Darko?
No, that was
talked
Rosie's.
About the other day? Oh, really?
That was Rosie.
Okay. What
There's
were they?
The Beast.
Yeah.
And the teacups. Junie was a little teacup.
Okay.
And that was, I think, the last one I've seen. I could be wrong. Please let me know if I am. I know you will. That's the last one I can remember seeing.
Well, I don't know. But I was sad. I like to see what they...
I wanted to see what they did with 5 of them.
Yeah, I know.
I was very excited.
How would they incorporate little young Tommy? Well,
young Tommy.
I don't know. We'll have to wait another year, I guess, for Josephoween.
Josephoween.
We already have Jebbyween. Let's get Josephoween
What would it be?
Going.
Gyler? Nope, that's
Josh and Tyler.
Well, no, that's Joshler.
Yeah, but it could also be Gyler. That's who would it be? What are they? Jenna, and her name's Jenna.
Yeah.
Jenna and Tyler. It would be
Tenna.
Yeah, or Gyler.
Tylena. I don't know.
Well, Gyler's what we say when we say Gyler Tosef, so that can't work.
Yeah.
It's got to be, Tyler Enna.
Tyler. That sounds like a name that a fan would name their child.
How about Janiler? Janiler. That
That
works.
sounds like an actual name too.
Janiler Ween. Well, hopefully we
Well,
get
let us
that
know, guys. What would their power couple name be?
Yeah.
We need to know.
Hopefully we
All
get
right.
that next year when they show their costumes. I'm going to skip the next section and like reverse the order. Is that okay?
Sure.
I think this is a good segue into that. Since the last show, it's been kind of radio silence, right? I mean, the thing came out about the white stripes. Josh and Debbie posted that picture.
Right.
I have thoughts. I mean, they deserve a break. I want them to take a break, but I guess what I'm just trying to say, and I respect their personal space, but I miss them. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I'm sad after being spoiled 2 years of, and this is selfish saying this, but just getting so much content and stuff to listen to and do and participate in and create podcasts about. Now it's just kind of, it's a lonely, strange feeling.
Yeah, it is. I wonder about them. I hope they're okay. I'm sure they're fine. But
Yeah. And I want to shout out our one of our listeners and friend, Haley, who goes by Hales and Icy on TikTok.
And by the way, that's a new name and it's adorable.
Yeah, I love it. She posted, I think, today, and I think she said it best that, they're tired. Let them have some time. Their lives don't need to be analyzed and picked at and picked apart like the lore, like we do. She's like, if they post about lore, by all means, analyze it. But if they post a photo of them together or a video, and we don't need to say, oh, they don't look happy, or they getting divorced, or they doing this.
Right.
They're human beings, like leave them alone. And I'm paraphrasing what she said here quite a bit, but, I think it's similar to what we've been saying since we started this show, that we're here for the music, guys. Like, let them just be, and I want them to be as well, but I miss them. So,
Yeah.
All right. Going back to the section that I skipped over, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What do you think it is about Breach that made it have so much success?
That's a great question because I've thought about this as well. I just think it's so good. It's just so good. I think they did a good job hyping it up for all of us. But if it wasn't good, the hype wouldn't have been enough.
Yeah.
To make it number one again.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I've heard more people have heard them from Breach and then decided to go to a show because of Breach than any of the other albums.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Granted, we, like I said, started with Scaled and Icy for me anyway. So I didn't get to hear people that like, oh, Blurry Face, and now I like them. Like
I'd
I
say
didn't get
both
to
of
hear
us,
that.
that's how it started.
But I didn't get any of that with Clancy. Nobody like, wow, this is 21 Pilots. Like, I'm shocked. Now I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I heard it a lot with Breach. Just a lot of people like, wow, I heard them, really decided I like them. Now I'm going to go to a show.
Yeah, I wanted to ask this because I was thinking about the music industry and like where it's at right now.
Sure.
And it's heavily saturated with pop and like these bands that, or performers that have been made TikTok famous and now they have an album out or whatever. So like, Taylor Swift's huge and in her prime, I guess. And then you got Sabrina Carpenter who's blowing things up, and what's her name? Gracie Abrams, Madison Beer, all these people that are like pop heavy. But then we've had like a resurgence of Blink-182 and stuff like that. I was just wondering, like, if back in 2015, I don't remember where the music industry was to make Blurry Face so popular, but I wonder if it's just like people have had enough of the bubblegum pop singer-songwriter Noah Kahn stuff that when something fresh like Breach comes out, they're like, oh my God, this is incredible. I'm going to take notice and listen.
Well, I got to tell you, like, because I'm trying to think with Blurry Face too. I mean, he even says, like, in The Outside, for example, he makes a point to say, like, their music is so different.
Yeah.
And people are trying to latch on to that and try to be like them. But I'll hear a song on the radio and it's a female singer. And I'm thinking, oh, is this so-and-so? And they'll be like, no, it's actually this person. And I'm like, okay, but that person sounds exactly like this person. Like, I can't tell. There's like 5 female artists that I can't tell
there's
the difference between which one they are.
Yeah.
Their songs sound exactly the same. And unfortunately, there was one particular female singer that we just discussed that has decided to go in the camp of, I'm going to be really raunchy and like, and it's really unfortunate because I feel like she had a really good thing going. She was different and fresh and new, and now she's exactly like all the others.
Yeah, like trying to keep up with them.
Yeah, and so I just feel like their music, 21 Pilots music, is different. It's unique. Different and unique. Same word. Sorry.
I guess, yeah.
It's got an interesting sound to it, and I don't know the right word, but I don't feel disgusting when I'm listening to it. I'm not like, oh God, who's hearing me listen to this?
That's another, everyone wants us to make some merch for some of the things we've been saying recently. I think that's another shirt right there.
I don't feel disgusting
21
when I'm listening
Pilots.
to this.
You won't feel disgusting when you listen to it.
No, like I'm not embarrassed to sing the words. I'm not like,
Yeah.
Our kids don't have to like mouth them instead of say them. Like,
Yeah, they don't have to replace words like that rhyme with Mitch with Mitch.
yeah, and it just like means something. It makes you feel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas,
I'm wondering.
like, sure, I want to dance to some of the other songs, and I'll admit I do enjoy some of those female artists I'm talking about. I do enjoy their music a lot. I like to dance to it. It's great when you're in a good mood, but like there's a time and a place for it.
Yeah, I'm wanted to ask this question because you're right. They are different and they don't make you feel disgusting, but all of their albums have been that way. So how come Blurry Face and Breach are like the bookends where those were the big ones? Like how come Trench didn't get mainstream success? Why not Scaled and Icy? Why not Clancy? I mean, Clancy did well, but like you have Breach and Blurry Face. The rest of them are kind of just lost in the fray. And it's weird. Like, I don't understand why. I don't know. That's why I started thinking like maybe it has to do with where the industry's at that particular time when an album comes out. So if there is any truth to that, they got lucky by releasing Breach when they did. Maybe that's why it was hurried or whatever, urgent.
I have a theory. I don't know if people are going to like it.
Who cares?
I don't know if you're going to like it.
Oh. Well, yeah. Okay.
I think it was the lore. I think people just don't get it. And I fell into that trap because, like, for example, Nico and the Niners. It's an okay song. Like, it's not my favorite. I like it. I enjoy it. I like it live a lot more than I like it recorded. But I listen to it, I listen to the words, and I'm like, what? Like, what am I singing here? Like, I don't relate to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't evoke that, like, oh, wow, that really makes me feel nostalgic, or it really makes me like, oh, yeah, I remember that, or, you know what I mean?
I do. Yeah.
I think that's what happened. I think we got a little pigeonholed here. And though we know that there are a million other songs, not a million, but you know what I mean? A bunch of other songs in the album that are not lore related, that are also equally amazing. I think they lost people in those quick little lore songs that just said, I don't understand this. I don't want to hear the rest of it.
Yeah, I can see that. I
You know what I mean?
It's weird though that you say that because Blurry Face was like that, I guess. But I think that nobody knew enough about it at that time, and Stressed Out like tells a story that I think everybody relates to.
Right. But it wasn't though.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It really wasn't. They were able to go back and tie it into the lore and go like, yes, this is what I was saying with this. But it wasn't, because we didn't know it was lore.
Trench was lore.
Trench was fully lore at this point. Scaled and Icy fully, well, I wouldn't say it was fully lore, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like we lost a couple people in that time frame when it came to like, okay, I don't get this now. This is just weird. That some people just don't give it a chance.
You know what I think happened? You said it best. I think that the Trench was lore, like too lore heavy. Fans love it. That's their favorite album, most people say.
Yeah.
Mainstream, not so much. Scaled and Icy just came out at the wrong time. People weren't listening to music because they were on furlough or whatever.
I don't know if it was just the wrong time. They just weren't ready for that sound.
Well, yeah, but the fans didn't like it because it was so different from Trench. I'm saying mainstream. I don't think anybody heard it because they weren't listening to music. You know, staying home in quarantine and all this other stuff. And then Clancy comes out. It's a fan favorite. And it starts to get a little bit of mainstream interest. And then Breach comes right out on top of it. And to me, Breach is speaking to the mainstream and to us. Like, it's the perfect album. They didn't sell out
Right.
and write it just for radio or for the general population. It hits both.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, it's perfect. I think we just answered our own question.
Sure.
Why it's
it's got
so popular.
It's got city walls, which is lore, obviously.
Yeah, the contract.
Yes, I forgot about the contract. But they're still like so catchy.
Yeah.
Like Jumpsuit, for example.
Yeah.
Fully lore.
Yeah.
But it's so catchy that
Right.
it still grabs you. But like I said, things like Nico and the Niners and I don't know. It just, I feel like some people were just like, this is a little weird.
Well,
That's my theory. I could be totally
no, I think
wrong,
I think you're right on. I never thought of that until you said it. I think that's spot on. And I think that, like I said, just to reiterate, I think this album's popular because it touches both audience sets some type of way. I mean, it can't just be number one because of the click. Obviously, someone had to, at Major League Baseball, had to reach out and say, Tally's going to be our anthem this year.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, they had to have heard that through someone else or whatever and say, this is good enough for this mainstream global platform. So, I mean, it wasn't just us, the click, making it number one. It's transcended,
Yes.
like Blur Your Face did. And so hopefully it means some awards and just continued, continued popularity and kind of resurgence. Heck of a bad time to take a break, I guess, but
No, I
maybe
don't think so.
like
I think this is good.
I think I said a couple episodes ago, I feel like they're excited and want to capitalize on this. And so they'll be back quicker than we think. All right.
All right.
Last week we talked about our travel to California and all the clickies we saw. And we said that we think that we need some type of, greeting or a salute or something to call out that, hey, I'm like you. And our listeners did not disappoint.
Oh, really?
They came through, at least ours on Spotify.
I was going to say I didn't get any on any other platforms.
And I'd like to shout out a new commenter who's been commenting quite a lot. Her name is Raina Orozco on the Spotify. And she made a whole list for us. Or I should say they made a whole list. I'm sorry if I assumed. But here's possible greetings for clickies. Should we get into them?
Let's do it.
The first one says, do you have any Tylenol? I've got a migraine.
I like that.
The second one is, someone stole my car radio and now you just sit in silence. And the other person goes, yep.
Oh, I like it.
The other one is, I want to say hello. One just says salutations. I'm not sure do I know what these?
It's from, it's that nice to greet ya. Salutations.
Yeah.
He says,
okay. I like that.
that's what we should do. Nice to greet ya.
There you go.
What?
We solved it.
What?
Another one is that a stain you should change? Are you doing good? And then the other person responds with, thanks for asking, in a way.
I like that. These are cute. I really like this.
The other one is, oh, it's you. Well, welcome back to the show. And then the other person says, been a minute. The other one says, are you fairly local? And the other person says, I've been around.
Nice.
So those are good, right?
Those are really good.
So thank you, Raina, for
I didn't even think
bringing
like
those
welcome
to our
back to
attention.
Trench.
And then one of our regular commenters, Tyler's Jumpsuit, also gave us some. You could say something simple as like, we need to do these together, I guess, because it's like I see you out in the wild and I say, are you going to the TOP concert? And you would say, yeah. And I would say, what's your ETA?
Nice.
And then you would say, 2 minutes. Chill out, man. We're right on time.
Ooh. I just like, these are giving me like all kinds of ideas I never even thought of. Like we could just, like I said, we could just do welcome back to Trench.
Yeah.
We could just do what's your ETA? And I bet you people will be like 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's easy. Let's make it happen, guys.
I really like this one. This one kind of blends like two songs, two albums together.
Ooh, okay.
It says, if you can't see, I am Clancy. And the other person goes, I know.
Oh, nice.
I like it.
I like it.
This one, the one person would say, buddy, that's my team. And the other one would say, pretty impatient.
I like it.
Dig it. Square up with me. No. I don't know what that means. Like Tyler says no a lot. But
Yeah, he sure does.
That's what it is. I've got a migraine. I failed my math test. Start fresh next semester.
I like it.
Those are good. Yeah. And then the other one is go up to somebody and say, want a tally? And they say, I've lost count.
Ooh, that's a good one too. I like that.
So these are great. Thank you. Listeners, keep them coming. I love, like we've said before, we love the engagement. Somebody even posted, I never opened the link though. Somebody posted proving that they're listening to the whole show, that was a history of how Halloween became so slutty.
Oh, I would love to hear that.
So I need to open that and actually look at that, because I went on a rant about that as well as my Halloween rant last week. So I'm definitely going to look that up. So thank you, Jackson Taylor, for sending me that link. I will look at it. I promise.
Well, our Spotify listeners are on it, man.
The Spotify comments are so great. Like
so good.
And it's cool too, because I get like I don't know. Those are like true listeners. You know what I mean? They're not just, they didn't find us on social media, which is great as well. And like we've said before, if you're listening and not on social media, you really should put the two together. But these are like just genuine listeners. Like I don't know if they're on any of the socials, and I don't care. It's just one of our listeners keeps a whole. We mentioned her already. A Marper puts a whole
note,
like a whole note section together.
It's amazing.
It's the best.
I think like with like TikTok and Instagram too, it's difficult because they can't really say anything unless I post about it.
Yeah.
I mean, they could go on another post and say something, but it's like weird to do that. So this is cool because they can just reach out on their own. You know, they don't have to wait for.
I gotta say, like, what's really cool is that I listen to podcasts constantly. I'm like into it.
Yeah.
And some I'll just tune out and kind of it's background noise, and some I don't listen to the whole episode. I can tell by these fans that we have and the downloads we have, people are listening to every word we say.
Well, that's good.
Which is cool and also terrifying, because I hope I don't say something wrong, and I hope my voice is pleasing to you. What happened to our friend that goes to sleep to our voices?
I don't know. Maybe she's asleep.
Maybe. Hopefully she still listens.
I'm sure she does.
All right. So I wanted to call those out. I thought those were cool. And then speaking of our friends out there online and things like that, Blanket Approval's still been super cool.
So cool.
Joey, the drummer's awesome. I feel like she's one of our buds now.
Yeah.
Like
she's like a major clicky too, because I'll say something like, that is pretty click heavy, something that, only the click would really get. And she's like right on it. Like the Guns for Hands thing. And when I said that I need to hear him say that one part, and she was like, oh my gosh, I feel the same way. So like, if you don't really listen to their music, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
That wouldn't apply to you.
Right.
So I know she's a fan, which is so cool.
Well, because they've been so great, I'm happy to announce that my left arm is kind of dedicated to becoming a 21 Pilots sleeve.
Yeah. Tattoo
wise. And I will be adding my soft spots, my robots / robot voices tattoo to that sleeve soon, and we'll put pictures up when it happens and everything.
They'll be over the moon.
But it's going to be so cool to me because I love their version. I love
it's good.
21 Pilots version. I love them both equally. I listen to them all the time, and I love Blanket Approval as a band. They're really cool people. Their music's great. So if you haven't heard all their other stuff, you should. But I think this is really cool for me because this tattoo, every time I see it's going to have double meaning for me, for both bands, which I think is awesome.
That's really cool.
And it totally fits into my 21 Pilot sleeve, obviously, because of robot voices. But, it also calls back to how we got here with robot voices, which is Blanket Approval.
I love that. And
pictures coming soon.
Just to piggyback on that, we are the proud owners. Well, not yet. It's coming. We purchased one of My Soft Spots, My Robots t-shirts.
Order number 10.
We are order number 10.
Yeah.
I was so excited. Like, what a cool order number to be. So we are order number 10. Our t-shirt is coming. Can't wait to post pictures of that. But I just thought it was really, really cool. If you would like to get their merchandise, they have a link on their Instagram page at Blanket Approval. If you go there, the link is in their bio. So please go take a look at the shirts. I posted it the other day and somebody asked me, where can I get this? So the link is in their bio on their Instagram page at Blanket Approval. It's a super cute t-shirt. It's really cool.
I love the 1, 2, 3, 4 on the sleeve. That's my favorite.
That's my favorite too.
Because that's like my favorite part of both versions.
So it's there. Go check it out. It's adorable.
Yeah, guys.
Super fun.
Go spend whatever it costs to get a shirt. Support indie music, because remember, at one point,
absolutely,
way back when, the boys were indie as well, and they rely on every penny that we can give them. So keep downloading the music, keep streaming it, and when the shirt comes available, buy a shirt.
Yeah, and they're doing a giveaway opportunity. for people who do artwork, or you could do a cover, like your own cover.
And they said any kind of medium.
Artwork of
just do it.
Any kind. You could do a video, whatever you want.
Yeah.
And post it on it has to be a reel or a post. It cannot be a story, and tag them, and they will repost it, and you'll be given an opportunity to win the t-shirt. So that's till, might be too late. It's till the 7th. So
can we do a snippet of me just like doing the robot while I talk on the podcast? And that would be my iteration of, maybe we could win a t-shirt.
Well, we already bought it. So,
all right.
It's all right.
Joey, if you're listening, will that work? Can we submit that? I do a mean robot.
Oh yeah. You are really good at it.
All right. I'm excited for this because we've been meaning to cover this for like the last 3 weeks and keep pushing it for other things. So
what are you talking about?
The next section.
Where am I?
Number 7.
Oh, I went too far. That's what I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, we've been meaning to cover this. And
we have.
First of all, since we just gave away a trade secret, we don't just read. This is true, like improv speaking, but we do have notes because we're
like
old.
Little bullet points.
Especially me, I'm old and my memory is going south in a hurry.
Well, if we don't have the bullet points, I feel like we go way off the rails.
Oh, yeah, we would just start ranting about Oween constantly.
Yes, we would just be
no one would care about that.
Way off the rails.
Number 7.
Number 7. So I didn't get a chance to cover this for 2 weeks now. It's been pushed.
I think it's been 3, but
pretty sure it's been 2, but that's fine.
Irrelevant.
Just really quickly, I wanted to talk about 21 Pilots marching band shows.
Well, listen.
And I know that seems really just completely obscure.
It's not.
I've got a story
that goes with it. And before you get started, I want to share that it's not because I was in marching band for 4 years.
I know.
And a big band dork. And
that's why I'm asking you about this.
All I ever thought about while I was doing marching band was like, how could you take popular music and arrange it for? Yeah. So I'm passionate about this subject. So let's get into it.
So the reason this came about was because Tyler in the Hershey, Pennsylvania show. So I guess this has been quite a while.
Yeah.
On my mind. The Hershey, Pennsylvania show asked fans what the score of the Penn State game was. And I guess it actually matters. But didn't they just play Ohio State just yesterday or today?
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, it fits again back into my
As we record this, they lost to Ohio State yesterday.
Oh, they did? Yes. Well, it's not surprising.
After they lost to, I can't even remember, somebody unranked. They
just keep losing.
They've lost everything. So
yeah, it's fine. Anyway, so Tyler asked what the score was, whatever. And he said he knows they're playing and he's rooting for them. So I did a post to the Penn State Blue Band and I said, I think you need to repay him in kind and let's do a 21 Pilots themed marching band show. Of course, I didn't get any response, but it's cool.
No, yeah, that's right. Okay. We tried.
Penn
you got to shoot your
band,
shot.
Are you out there? Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it just got me thinking, like, why haven't we seen any 21 Pilots themed, like even when Stressed Out was big, like that wasn't a halftime show kind of thing, was it? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if there's enough out there for a whole show. There is now, but back then,
totally
enough for a whole show. But I'm sure, like, you know how when you're in the stands and you play like, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was some like people play Seven Nation Army like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there was, maybe they played Stressed Out or something back then. Know. We'd have to go back and look, or
probably not.
Maybe Ride something. I don't know, but.
Yeah, I don't know. So I did a little research and I looked it up, and granted, this isn't like every high school or whatever who has done a show, because I'm sure they're out there. They're just not on YouTube or whatever. But there was one, and I want to say it's Olentangy. I don't know. Orange. It's the name of the band. It's the Olentangy High School or whatever. They're close to Ohio State, and they did like a trees kind of medley type thing, which was really cool. There was also Bellevue High School. They did Tear in My Heart, which was awesome. But there, like I said, there's like not a ton out there. So I was just thinking, since you are our resident marching band expert.
Oh, thanks for not calling me a nerd. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I thought you were going to say our resident band nerd, which also fits, but that's okay.
Sure. What are your thoughts on why there aren't more out there? And what would you, if you were going to do one, what songs would you play?
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
So for just playing in the stands between plays, I think that there's great opportunity to play any of the songs.
Sure.
Because especially the hits. Like you could play Heathens or whatever, things that people know. To do an entire show, I think it's like we just said, short of being in Ohio, I don't think enough people know their catalog to like understand the movements and the visuals of the drill team and all that. So unfortunately for us, we just went on this whole talk about how they're becoming more popular. I don't think they're quite popular enough for that to play like a whole 20-minute halftime show, switching between different songs.
So here's what I'm going to say about that, though. So I just recently watched our son in a football game at a local high school, and they actually had a band, which is weird because we have been to many games and there were no bands.
No bands.
They had a band, and they did the halftime show, and the song they played, I had no clue what it was. Zero idea. Had something to do with clocks.
Did they only play one song?
From what I could tell, it was just a halftime show, so they had to do cheer and that. So I wouldn't have had any clue. I remember my brother being in the band, and I had no clue what songs he was playing there. So they weren't popular songs. So that's what I'm wondering. Like,
I think
is it just because people don't know them, or
I think it's when I was a senior for field show competitions and for halftime we played. And halftime, you're right, was shorter. We would play maybe one song from our show.
Sure.
But our show was for field show competitions, and we did like Phantom of the Opera. And most people know the hits from that. And so we would do the movements and all that. So I think let's clarify, halftime show and field show, two different things. I think that they could totally do a field show because you're just judged on technique, intonation, movements. So it doesn't really matter if the judges know the songs.
Right.
So I think for a halftime show, they could go play Stressed Out or some, even if people don't know it, introduce them to Tally or something.
Yeah.
So then I'll stand corrected on my statement. You know why this doesn't happen? There's not enough band directors out there that understand
that are awesome.
that understand good popular music.
There you go. Yeah.
And I think that's actually a true statement. I'm not being funny here. I think that a lot of band directors study, especially if you're going to be like a marching band teacher.
Sure.
They study like the rudimentary John Philip Sousa and all that stuff and the standards for marching band. They may not be into popular music as much. So you need like a young, cool, hip person that, understands that stuff, because in order to put these songs, you don't just get the sheet music from somebody. It has to be arranged for tuba and French horn and all these things, clarinet. Someone has to sit down and do all that. And I think that there's just not enough cool people out there to do it, I guess.
I think you should apply for the job.
Believe me, I was a composition major at one time, and that's what I wanted to do, was write like an epic field show for
that'd be so cool.
Playing like Metallica or something. I mean, it would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
And there's I don't know if you've ever heard of like the Drum Corps International. They're professional marching bands. They would be awesome at this because it's just drums and brass, and the drum parts, like some of these songs where Josh really excels would be awesome in marching band. So I don't know, maybe I will write that.
You should do it.
Let's go to the store and get some sheet music.
Write it and sell it to someone.
I could dust off my old music theory and figure this out.
Absolutely. So then what songs would you play? Because how many are there? Like 3 usually? 3 songs?
Yeah.
In a field show?
I would try to, if you're putting together all the visual and everything, I would try to do something kind of lore heavy. So pretty much cover like the lore videos, the lore songs that we have out there.
Okay.
And do all of those. So basically whatever they showed us at the credits of City Walls, I would do all those.
All of them? You can't do all of them.
In a field show, you could, because you don't play the whole song. You play like a minute of each, and you put together like a 20-minute show or something.
Okay. I like it. So take us through the lore from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, that would be one thought. Or you could just play the hits. I think that you could play things like, I feel like Tally and stuff like that's more like an in the stands song.
Yeah, okay.
But for a show, you need to have visuals and movements. And so I think that you could like do a formation, for example, to make Clifford on the field.
Is that your team?
In
a formation.
Exactly. You could have like the trombones are wearing red and the trumpets are wearing yellow and they clash in the kind of thing. Like visually, there's a lot.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, now I want to do this. I want to see this show.
The drill team could have opposing flags and be wearing
that would be so
Clancy
cool.
masks or something. Like there's a lot we could do here.
Totally.
It'd be incredible.
Let's do it.
And then, like I said, like one of the formations could be Clifford or something really cool.
That'd be cool. All right. Are there any band directors out there? Come on, do this for us.
Yeah. Reach out to me. We'll work on this together.
We'll do it together.
I'll only take 10% credit.
All right.
Well, I'm glad we finally covered that.
I finally got to cover it.
I love
know.
that. All right, moving on.
Yeah, moving on. I want to talk about their best friend tattoos that they have.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, Tyler and Josh have tattooed each other. They have tattooed their names on each other. I don't remember why. I don't remember what the reason was for it.
I don't remember either, but they did it live on
if
stage.
If you do this thing, I'll let you tattoo me or something like that.
Yeah. And they did it on stage during a show.
Yeah, they did it on stage during a show. So it's been officially 10 years. 10 years, like a couple days ago, that they've had these tattoos on themselves. And I just wanted to share that we have those tattoos.
We do.
As well. Not each other's names. We have Tyler and Josh.
Yeah, which makes for interesting conversation.
Which is weird because...
And they're not in the same spots. We put them
in different places.
We wanted to.
Yeah, we put them in different places. But somebody will see mine and they'll be like, oh, is that your son's name? I'm like, nope.
I mean, it works out for me, especially depending on where I'm at, because I have a good friend at work named Josh. So
yeah,
the running joke there is like, oh, you did that for me. And I'm like, you bet I did, because I love this guy. He's my buddy. And then it saves me from having to go through the whole story. But what's really cool is when we see clickies, like when we went to the Boston shows, someone saw it and they're like, oh, that's cool. Is Josh your favorite? And I'm like, I love him. I don't have a favorite. I don't put labels on things, but let me tell you the story. And they like melted.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, that's the greatest thing ever. So
yeah. So I thought we would tell our story really quickly. But
let's do it.
I think where we got stuck on this idea was from the Unplugged, the MTV Unplugged, when they called each other the bestest of buds.
Yeah.
Because we like to say that about each other, that we're each other's bestest of buds. And we got the other person's. So I always say that you are the Tyler of our family.
Mm-hmm.
And
not sure how I feel about that, but that's okay.
Like, why?
For the reasons you say that I am.
Oh.
I think they're all the parts of Tyler that are probably annoying to Jenna and everybody else. Like the perfectionist, controlling kind of stuff.
Not like that, though.
Okay, all right.
I'm not saying it like in a bad way. I'm saying it in like you want the absolute best for our family all the time. Like
I am the lead singer, yes.
You're the lead. You're the main character energy of our family.
Yeah.
So...
all right.
You get that.
I like it.
You're the one that feels all the things, and you're the one that like...
I do a lot of singing on this podcast too, so I must be the lead singer.
And I'm the Josh because I'm more of the quiet behind the scenes person that keeps everything in time, right?
Yeah. You do backflips?
I keep us running. I don't do backflips at all.
No.
But I feel like I keep us on a good note. I try to be the positive, happy.
Yeah, you have the
energy.
You have the golden retriever energy
I have
as
the
well.
Golden retriever energy. So
yeah.
So you have Josh and I have Tyler for each other, and we're each other's bestest of buds. So happy, not 10-year anniversary, but
couple years for us.
Couple years for us. 10
happy
years
10
for
year
them.
anniversary for them. Hopefully they have many more years and don't get that covered up at some point.
Absolutely, I don't think they would.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
All right, moving on. TOP fans doing amazing things. This one goes out to, I guess, the internet. Like everybody.
The entire internet worldwide? The World Wide Web?
The entire click.
Oh, okay.
On the internet.
I was going to say, that's a lot of people.
I know. It is a lot of people. But here's the story. So at Salo Felina 21PL posted a video of trees that she recorded from the, I think it's Acre, I think is how you say it. I don't know. Arena in Paris. And there's
Acre.
Sure.
Acre. You have to do something weird with your R's. And
whatever. I can't do that right now. I'm so stuffy.
Sure.
And there's a man in the background and he's just like really feeling it. Like he's shaking, he's crying. He's like, it's that moment for him that he's like always been waiting for, like this.
Yeah.
You know, we've all, like, maybe not all of us, but most of us have felt that like release of like, this is just so powerful.
Yeah. We talked about that a little last week, whether it's the Holy Spirit moving through or some kind of release. Everyone's felt that at least once at some show, maybe not even a TOP show, but somewhere. Right.
But he's just visibly emotional and like just so, it's like you would tell it's a happy emotion.
Yeah.
He's just so happy to be there. He's right on Tyler's barricade of trees. So he's just like overwhelmed, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And the person just she posted the video said she was looking back and didn't realize that he was in the background. So she wasn't filming him. She just saw him in the background and she really wanted to get the video to him. And she was like, can you guys help me out and help me find this guy? And I love when people do that because I love to see when the person finally gets found.
Yeah,
So,
like the drum, when the drum was found. It's great.
not like that.
Well, it is kind of the same
I
thing.
know.
Put a call to arms out to
But
everyone
like,
in the
there's,
world and
you'll see
find
videos
this.
of like, oh, this was my, long lost friend when I was in second grade and I need to find them, and they get found, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he found it. He was able to find it, and people tagged him in it. He is Thomas. His TikTok handle is at Tommy_Fremi, Fremi on TikTok. And he reposted the video, was so happy to see it, that somebody got that. So it's really cool. It's like that special, like, candid moment that you don't know people are filming you.
Yeah.
So it'd be really cool. There's a lot of times when I wish somebody had a camera on us. Like, oh, I wish I could have seen, we have a quick video of our daughter when she finally got to high five Tyler. She was like freaking out. But it would be cool to have seen it like from the other side. Yeah. So
well, I
think it's really cool. So
I keep forgetting we need to post this. I took a video of a guy with his kid.
Oh, that's right.
In LA.
Yeah,
and maybe
send
something
it to me.
similar
We'll post
could
it and
happen.
say, can people find them?
Yeah, and I was videotaping, deliberately because I just thought it was awesome as a parent how they were both enjoying the show.
Yeah.
And, it was cool. So
That's
maybe
really
we should
cool.
do that too.
We should totally
maybe
do
someone
that.
can find him.
I have really good videos too of a couple of the ride kids that I keep forgetting to post as well, but I'm sure they've got plenty of videos.
Yeah, I love it.
All right. I don't know how my voice is going to hold out for this.
Do you want me to do it?
No.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
The pool has been heated. The suits
thank God, because it's cold.
The suits have been dried. Let's take the lore deep dive.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Oh, Lord. Nice.
Sure.
Hey, listen, someone made a comment that I really love pushing these buttons, and boy, do I. I sure do.
You sure do.
If I had more, I would just load them up with effects and we'd be pushing buttons all night. All right, anyway, take it away.
So it is time for the lore deep dive. We did our song deep dive last week. So it is lore time this week. We are doing our dmaorg.info part 3. I think we probably have 2 more parts of this before we're done. So that's kind of cool. It'll carry us for a little while.
Yeah, stretch it out, man.
So I'm not going to do a huge recap. If you want to know where we left off, please go back and listen to, what would it be, 24 and 22? I think.
Yeah, sure.
I know it's at least 24 is part 2.
No, I think 24 was also a song. And then we took a break from song for 25 and lore because we talked about our trip. And now we're at lore. So I think 24 was a song. So it must have been
Maybe it's 23.
23 and 21. Yeah.
Maybe. Whatever.
That's what I'm thinking.
Sure.
All right.
Go back and listen.
Yeah.
But we left off. There was a second journal entry that was posted. So that's where we left off. So we are now at May 31st of 2018. If you don't remember, we started in mid-April of that year. And a GIF of a cheetah has been added to the website. And it was labeled with a moon date of 01707 moon 16, which was the eve of the Alternative Press Music Awards. Nothing too interesting about the GIF of a cheetah. It's just a cheetah running. Except that each individual frame has a different letter on it. So if you go back and watch it, it's just this cheetah running, and you just see these letters like scrolling really fast above his head. You can like not even tell that they're letters at first until you like really focus on them because they're really tiny. But somebody figured it out. of course.
Yeah.
And they obviously stopped it frame by frame and were able to record all the letters, and they came up with, and I'm just going to read the letters here. So give me a minute. It's UNSTILLIDONTCKNOWOHISNREALINAMECDOOU ? Now, of course, it does not make sense until it's decoded, because if you look at that, it's just a bunch of letters. You can kind of start to see some words pop out there, but you kind of have to decode it. So somebody noticed that it spells out, "You still don't know his name, do you?" with the words Nico in the spaces between the words. So there's like an N-I-C-O in between each of the words. So of course this refers to Nico, the only bishop whose name didn't correlate to a corresponding song from the beginning.
On Blurry Face. You know, this just gave me an idea.
Yes.
Starting this week on our show notes, I'm just going to type a bunch of letters and hopefully people just figure out what it means.
Hey, sure.
I'm not even going to bother putting show description or anything. I'm just going to let my fingers go wild.
And just put Nico in between every word.
And then I want the listeners to say, I think the show notes said this. And I'll just be like, you know what? You're right.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
Sure did.
All right. Just a fun fact. The GIF was actually a scene from the 2005 movie Duma.
Duma. It's not a Duma. What's Duma?
It's a movie from 2005 with a cheetah that's running, apparently.
Is Jason Statham in it?
I don't know. That'd be cool.
That would be.
We should look at that. Maybe he was.
Duma.
All right. It would not be until another like almost month later on June 29th that we would get another image. And this one is called 1707 Moon 17, which is the date of the AMA Awards acceptance where Josh said Tyler was severing ties with Dima. And it was just a grainy black and white picture of people standing on a cliff, which we now know from the jumpsuit music video. It's the Banditos standing on the cliff, right? So the picture has the following caption below it. It's __MY_OT_NLY_FRI_EN_D, which if you kind of read it, it says not my only friend. Okay.
Yeah. Are the underscores supposed to be a blank where letters are missing?
I'm not sure. Underscores? In this case, it didn't really come up with anything for that.
Okay.
I think they just like to kind of space it out to make it look like it's a file name, but it's just a word.
Yeah. I think they sit down and say, how can we mess with the fans?
Well,
what can we do now?
Are you ready for this?
I am ready.
The file name of that picture is 2018_514_3_8, which translates to TR_EN_C_H, which is trench, where 1 equals A and 2 equals B, etc.
Okay.
So it means trench.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Now, this is where it gets even better. If you take that file name and replace the violation code in the original URL with the 2018-51438, you can access a new subdomain. So a new website comes up when you type that in. Doesn't anymore. I tried it this morning.
Oh, bummer.
I know. But it did back then. When they typed that in, it featured an 8-second audio file with a distorted voice, which can be edited in order to hear Tyler's voice. Okay. So it's like a weird distorted, but when you change it, it's Tyler's voice. In a later update, it was revealed that the voice says, "We are Banditos," but it's reversed. And that same reversed phrase from the audio is used on the Trench song Nico and the Niners at 331 to 334. So that's the audio that they used on this website.
Okay.
All right. So a fun fact is if you overlay the image with the vulture picture. So back in the beginning, I told you about this picture that had vultures sitting on a wall. Remember? And it was the first episode, the first.
Yeah, the first lore, or this version. Yes,
this is part one.
Part one.
It was one of the first pictures that were on the website, and it was a bunch of vultures sitting on a wall, and it was vultures from the Towers of Silence. Is that what they call them?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yeah, the Towers of Duma.
So that's what we're talking about here. If you take that picture and you overlay this new image of the Banditos, the positions of each figure match up pretty closely, like almost exact with the vultures. So I'm wondering if it was like an attempt to recreate that image.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, we know it's Banditos from Jumpsuit, but maybe they did it on purpose.
Probably.
I don't know. But when you put them on top of each other, they look like almost exact. So that's kind of cool. All right. We get another one July 1st of 2018. We get another new GIF. It's entitled 01807 Moon 01, which is the day of the update of this GIF. So it's like not really anything band related exactly. It's just the fact that they updated it this day. And it's of a vulture, like turning its head towards something, like it caught its attention. And we also, at the same time, get a third journal entry. Now, I put it here because when I tried to copy and paste it in a way that I could read it, it was like formatting really strange, but now it's like really tiny. So you're going to have to give me a minute here.
I can read it.
Sure, go for it.
You want me to read it for you?
Sure, why not?
All right. A lifeless light surrounds us each night. Never could I imagine that something so luminous could feel so dark. It's this glow that reminds us of the dreamless existence we've been sentenced to. But what I call a sentence, others accept as normalcy. How did they so efficiently eradicate the dreams within us? When the bishops instituted vialism, vialism, as mandate. Oh my God, this is jumping all over the place now.
I know, it's so hard. I've got it. You want me to
as
keep going?
mandate, they effectively covered the hope that many arrived with. Reversed the hope that many arrived with. Take it away, T.
They effectively reversed the hope that many arrived with. Am I the only one who realizes that we've been lied to? Am I the only one not afraid of the notion that the 9 have hijacked our trust and extinguished the hope that once motivated our existence? We used to close our eyes and picture a better life. Now this city is full of dry eyes caught in a trance of obedience, devoid of any trace of an identity. The only significant light I've seen has been in the eyes of those smeared. Such a curious sight to see the bright eyes strangled by the darkness of bishop hands. As their penance fades, so dims their memory of something more. My hope of something more is all I have in this rigid tomb, and I will not let it die.
Do you know what I'm going to say right now?
No, I don't.
Trance of Obedience, my new band. Opening for...
I like it.
The Breach World Tour Leg 2.
Leg 2.
Trance of Obedience, opening for 21 Pilots. That's a great band name. That's why I had a reaction.
It's a really good band name. So aside from being a new journal entry, it doesn't seem very remarkable until you look at it with this next file. And I'm actually going to pause really quick because I forgot I wanted to talk about this. This is the first time we hear about smearing, by the way. And please don't forget, this is all brand new to like a lot of people.
Everyone.
Yeah, we don't know really what's going on here.
Yeah, I still don't know what's going on, but yeah,
we still don't.
Back then, nobody knew what was going on.
So they tell us about smearing here, which is really interesting. So there's like we're getting vialism, we're getting all kinds of new words, new
trance of obedience, to
go along. So again, like I said, just looks like a journal entry, nothing exciting until you put it with this next file. And this file is entitled 01702 Moon 12. And this was the date that Stressed Out won the Grammy for Best Duo. And all it is a strip of yellow tape. So like, it's weird. If you look at it, it's a picture of like literal just yellow, like lines coming down the page. There's a couple like numbers that are circled here and there, and I'll get to those in just a second. But basically, when you overlay it onto the journal entry, letters are highlighted that spell "We are Banditos." 6 numbers are also visible in the image. When rendered, they spell the violation code on the trench page, that 2018 51438 that I told you about. The letters END are circled in yellow. And a fun fact, although they're added as part of the same update as the journal entry, this image is the first one to be placed between older images. So they got added in this update, but they got placed in between older images. And that just, so it's in between the map and the second journal entry. And so this placement actually just maintains the chronological order of the moon dates. So the moon dates just go in a chronological order.
Yeah.
So even though it was part of like the third update of the website, they put it in between older updates.
Yeah.
Which is the first time, actually, I believe only time that this happened. So that was interesting. But yeah, so when you put it over the top of the image, those like yellow lines just go straight over "We are Banditos." So kind of cool.
Yeah. Question for you, and I'm going to put you on the spot. You may not know this. To the photo you put in these notes, which nobody can see, so this is kind of irrelevant. I'll try to explain it. It almost looks like a ransom letter, like someone cut out strips, do they all look like that back then? Because now the journal entries that we've seen through these eras are just handwritten notes.
Right.
Like with normal, these ones are like all crooked and looks like someone cut them out of paper.
Yeah. So the thought is that it was a journal entry by Clancy, but whoever is trying to communicate with the outside of DEMA world, the trench world, basically, has cut it up and lined it up so that it could be used with that yellow strip.
Well, it's also typed as well. So someone transposed it maybe on a typewriter.
But if you look at it, they're like not like it doesn't line up in a nice paragraph form.
Yeah.
Lines are off.
It's to line up with the tape.
Like some of the lines are like cut in half and moved down to the next side. So the thought is that somebody who's trying to communicate with the trench people took Clancy's journal entry, cut it up and pasted it so that it would line up perfectly with those yellow strips.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a controversial question.
Okay.
Before we wrap this up.
Sure.
These things you've been covering from back then are so intricate, and there's the overlay and the things here. Do you think they kind of phoned it in at the end?
What do you mean?
And it wasn't as technical, and like there's just so many layers from the stuff that you cover from the past that you had to decode and find, and websites getting updated, and then these later eras I feel like are just kind of like, oh, Blurry Face is going to post a tweet.
Oh no, I don't think so at all.
Do you think like they kind of just went away from the having to figure it out part?
No, I think it's just they're using a different medium. So like with the contract, for example, we got all those videos from Blurry Face. I feel like that takes a lot more time than just uploading a picture of the vulture.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
So, I mean, they had to go and reverse the music and take out, isolate the vocals and all of that. I think it's just using a different medium.
Yeah.
And also, if it was the exact same, we'd figure it out really quick because we're like, okay, well, it's just A = 1 and B = 2. Like,
yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I think it's just they decided to go a different way. And then also, like, this was so new to them back then that I think they just had so much time on their hands to like really get this out. Whereas they're in between albums right now.
I can just see
got
Tyler.
Families now.
Yeah, I can just see Tyler now trying to work on some kind of overlay and line up letters. And Jenna's like, can you go change Tommy? Like, what are we doing here?
I know.
But back then, they probably had all kinds
Kids
of
are
time.
screaming and he's trying to cut up this letter.
Yeah. And at some point, he's just got to ask himself, like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm a musician, not an author or a storyteller. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
all right, that makes sense. I'm glad you answered that way because, as you know, in my eyes, this band can do no wrong. So I wanted to make sure they weren't getting lazy on us at the end there,
No.
All right. Hey.
Good episode.
I'm sure the audience can hear it. You're a little stuffy.
I'm very stuffy.
Struggling. So great job.
I think we just keep trading colds.
Yeah, great job pushing on through there, babe. You did great.
I don't think we've had an episode where one of us wasn't saying like, sorry for my voice, I've got a cold since Italy.
Yeah, we've covered that before because I'm just insecure about my voice, so I'll say it anyway. But
sure.
I finally sound not so messed up, even though I am still a little stuffy. But now you sound like
I
did last week.
I'm extremely stuffy and my throat is sore.
Next week it'll be my turn again, I guess.
Next week it'll be yours. Maybe we should stay away from each other until we're both better.
I don't like that. That doesn't sound like a good plan. All right, now this is taking a different turn.
Okay.
Anyway, great show as always. You really did great.
So
it's a pleasure doing this with you. And we hope all of you feel the same way and you like what we are putting down here on these airwaves.
Yeah.
And keep the, what do we call them? Ratings and reviews coming. Follow the socials. Keep interacting. I can't wait to hear what our little fan base says on Spotify here. And keep the downloads coming, man.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. We appreciate all of our listeners.
We are clickbait and so are you. And do not twerk to trees.
Do not twerk to trees. Absolutely not. But do stay alive, friends. Show.